Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Dappuccino here. This is going to be a Chevrolet Monte Carlo showcase. Let's jump into the content. On the turntable right now, we have a 70, was a Hot Wheels mainline 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo that debuted in Classics Series 1. I mean, Series 5. Yeah, it debuted in Classic Series 5, 2009, and it was designed by Larry Wood. This is the 2011 version, and it came from Muscle Mania and Forest Green. No tail light detail, no headlight detail. I don't know. For some reason, this is the only one I have of this casting, other than this one. And I'm sure all of us have seen this one and know what this is. This is the Fast and the Furious 2019 versions in beige. I say tan, but with the mismatched hood and roof. I don't know if that's promo, but I thought they did a I thought they did a detailed premium version for this, but I could be wrong. I looked on the wiki. It didn't say it was. I know they released it twice, but I thought the other one had real riders. Apparently, it did. So it's sad because this is one of my favorite cars from the Fast and the Furious movies. Very functional, and I think I had the book, companion book to the Fast and the Furious, especially that Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift movie when it came out. And I think I had a book that detailed the cars from the first two movies too. And pretty much what they said this thing was supposed to have something like I think a 540 or a six, maybe even a 600 cubic inch engine on it. I can't remember. I know it was higher than a 454. I think it was a six something. Because the thing is supposed to have 800 horsepower. How was he supposed to be a high school kid who's supposed to be dirt poor and afford the parts to build the car? I don't know. This character was supposed to be in dirt from a trailer park or something like that. But anyway, moving on. We got the castings. There's gonna be three variations of this casting. We got the 1986 Monte Carlo SS casting from Hot Wheels that debuted in 2010. New models. I should say 2010. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. It's designed by Jun Ame, who now doing the Kato House thing with with Mini GT, I think. Mini GT or Tarmac Works. I keep getting mixed up. Well, he's working with the Kato House with the Datsun wagons and 510s and Skylines and all that. This is the HW Performance 2012 version in orange with the Harley logo and something else on the bottom. Yeah, the Harley logo on the side. It says Harley equipped. And I think they're heads, if I remember right. I think Harley is heads and carburetor, I think, if I remember right. This is part of course, the windshield, the lights. It has no tail light detail, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Next, we have the 50th anniversary throwback version from 2018 in flat gray with the red interior. Again, no tail lights. The headlight is basically the windshield piece, plastic. But it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. And we have a gold version. And this is from Throwback 2019 in gold. And like the rest of them, like it says on the card, with a cowl induction hood, dual exhaust, wide rear tires, and a V8 engine. This street legal racing machine puts the car in Carlo. That's kind of corny, but it's kind of accurate, I guess. For a long time, Monte Carlos would dominate in NASCAR. I don't know how much they were used, because of course they made a lot of changes on NASCAR over the years. So they had rules they had to adapt to, but yeah. Of course, we all know Dale Earnhardt among many. I think Dale Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon used Monte Carlos. Next, we're going to move to the premium. And from Greenlight, please excuse the corny looking big tire I used to keep the hood up, but it was necessary. This is from Greenlight Hollywood 2019. This is a 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo from Ace Ventura, Pet Detective movie that came out in 1994. Of course, starring Jim Carrey, where he really wrecked this car, and you can see they tried to replicate all the damage he did to that car. This is in light blue. And of course, it has detail, all that weathering. The rear window is missing. It has all these dings on it. No hubcaps. Windshield is pretty much busted up. So they did a pretty good job on this one. As we can see, the engine detail, when it comes back around, there's no color variation in there. It's all black. I don't know if that's accurate, but I think this is supposed to be a stock version. So next we have the car, which I decided to do this for because at the time I couldn't find two of these cars, which you'll see later. I didn't know what happened. I thought somebody had been in my place and got sticky fingers, but I misplaced them, as I always probably do. I always put stuff in the wrong places when I'm rushing, doing videos or stuff like that. So this is the Johnny Lightning Classic Gold 2022 Release 1 version B in yellow. It's a 1980 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Excellent detail. They come around, we'll see what kind of color. It has white interior. I think that's white. Or is that white tan? Looks like white to me. And we see the head. Not the head, but the block of this is like bluish green. I had a neighbor when I was growing up in the 80s, lived next door to me, who Just happened to be one of my friends my father's friends from the neighborhood, and he was pretty much a nice guy. He played Miss Pac-Man with me and stuff like that. Came over the house. Well, Pac-Man. It wasn't Miss Pac-Man. Pac-Man and Space Invaders when I got my Atari. So, and me and his son was best friends, but his son lived with his mother. Know that y'all like, what does that have to do with the car? Well, anyway, things like this brings up nostalgia. He had a white one, but I think he wrecked it, if I remember right. He might have had a 1979, but it looked is similar to this. I think he did have a 79 or either 81 because his headlights were all one. It was like one headlight, and it was, I don't know, it was kind of slightly slanted. It kind of looked like the headlights that were on the Malibu that Johnny Lightning coincidentally just did. These headlights look almost like the ones that was on my first car, the 82 Monte Carlo I had. But it has tail lights, segmented tail lights, cool license plate, everything. Stock wheels though. Even though I know I think they have already done a lowrider version, but I think it's sold out. I know there was one I was trying to get that they wanted too much for, so I settled for this one. Next, we have a Greenlight Hobby Shop Series 5 Blue 1984 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS that I had. It came out in 2018. And it also came with a gas pump, which I can't find. I thought I had the gas pump, but it's supposed to say Chevrolet Muscle, and mine says something else. I don't know if that was just, I don't know. Yeah. The rear tail lights of this is similar to where my car was. So basically, I had tail lights. My tail lights look like this. Exactly, almost. And my headlights look like this. So that's kind of strange. And I think I had a 350 on there. I don't know. I can't remember. It might have been a 305, but this was like 96. Nobody was driving anything that was super fast unless you had money, or you had a Corvette or something like that, or a Beamer or something like that. I don't know. I had Krager's on mine and BF Goodwrench white leather tires. They came like that from the dealership, so a used dealership. It was actually a steal. I think it was the dealer's son car, to be honest. Because I seen them washing it, and he was trying to sell me something else, and I looked in the back. I said, I want that right there. So this is the SS though. In 1984, this was the thing to have if you couldn't afford. I think the Camaro was a little more expensive. I don't think the IROC Z came out like a year later, so. And this one's kind of unusual because I see it has gears, it has shifters, two shifters on the we call them. I know one of them is the actual shifter, so the other one is probably the lights, if I remember right. The signal lights. Hmm. It has the spoiler on the back. I think some polish on this, some wax on this car, because it's shining a whole lot the last time I went around and waxed on my cars. Well, last but not least, we have another Johnny Lightning, and this is from the Collector 10 edition. The Collector 10 edition in 2020, release 1, version A in white, 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. So basically, this is the year after this casting. So we'll come here. And there's no opening hood feature on this, even though it's the Collector 10 version that will cost you an arm and a leg at Hobby Lobby. But this white one is so clean. In fact, I think this is, no, the other one is the first one I had. I had the Greenlight first, the Greenlight shop, hobby shop, the 1984 in blue first. And you can see Hot Wheels did the best they could with what they had, but of course Johnny Lightning, more resources, and it's premium, so they knocked it out the box. So that's basically the whole video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Like I always say, this is not the best channel. This is not the worst channel either. The motto here is to show a little love for the diecast. I want to thank my regular subscribers, my awesome loyal subscribers, for really watching the videos. And I noticed it's like 3 or 4 new subscribers. I want to welcome y'all to the channel. As far as random viewers or people who haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so. Hit the subscription button, notification button, leave a like behind, leave a comment behind. I do different kinds of content, and I hope that you look forward to the content. Even go through some of the content I do have. How close to 300 some videos now over that. And basically, the model here is show a little love for the diecast. This is Big Dappuccino signing out. Peace and blessings.